Okay, guys, let's jump right in. Let's get going. Really excited to be here, like I said. I do want to start tonight off with a public service announcement. The NBA is rigged. Everyone knows that I'm a Knicks fan. Everyone knows it. I cannot hide it, and I'm always rooting for them, especially because they're a team that wins and they lose as a team. They don't blame one person for the win or the loss, which that's just something that I really love about the Knicks and the way that they're playing team basketball right now. I really respect it. However, the NBA clearly decided and employed the referees to ensure that the Knicks and the Lakers win on Christmas Day. That's what people need to see. Wemby was completely in shambles after dropping 42 points and losing in the Garden. He was quoted saying, "We didn't lose because the Knicks played better basketball." Yes, I viewed it as Wemby being a crybaby. They lost, deal with it. But there were some questionable calls throughout the game. I think the Knicks deserved to win, but the Spurs could have won as well. To me, that was the marquee game of the day. That was the best game of the day. It was the most competitive. The Knicks and the Spurs, it was much more exciting of a game to watch with so many twists and turns. Now, let's go ahead and fast forward to the Lakers versus the Warriors game. LeBron played a very good game, an excellent game, in fact. And I want to congratulate him for performing well on Christmas Day, no less. He had only one turnover, but the Lakers should not have won that game. The refs stepped in and helped quite a bit. LeBron traveled all the way to Timbuktu and was given free throws, and there was literally no foul, no contact, which is just completely insane to me. And they wind up winning by 2 points. LeBron might as well have taken a vacation with how much he was traveling with the ball in this game. And it was just undetected or just flat out ignored. The best part of the NBA on Christmas Day was the lies that LeBron and the media told about it being a record-breaking day. Now, let's start with LeBron. I'm going to play a soundbite of LeBron after the Lakers win over the Warriors, and then we'll go ahead and react.
Let's send it to Lisa Salters.
Thank you, Mike. LeBron, once again, you and Steph, you do not disappoint. What do you love most about these Christmas Day games?
Get an opportunity to play the game that we love on such a beautiful day. Today is the day of giving, and that's what me and Steph continue to do and try to do for our fans, for our beautiful game. So, yeah, big shout out to AR, though. That was big time.
That was clutch. No AD for most of the game. Just how were you guys able to compensate for that and fill the voice?
Yeah, I mean, there's no replacing AD, obviously, but everyone has to do a little bit more, and I think everybody did that. Guys came in off the bench, gave us a good push, and the guys that filled in the starting role, we all try to push up and be a little bit better than usual, because we got AD out there. He covered for a lot, but great role win for us.
I feel like I say this every time you go up against Steph, but what does it mean to you guys just to go battle back and forth year after year?
I think I saw a clip from Steph's interview the other day, and he was just saying, it's okay to think about retirement, and it's going to make you appreciate the present. And for us, we don't know how many times we're going to be able to have this matchup. We don't know how many times we're going to be able to step on the floor. But when we do, we try to get a game with what they deserve. And because it's given us so much, we try to give it right back.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for another gift on Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. Merry Christmas to my family back home. I'm coming home, and I love the NFL. But Christmas is our day.
And we are the beneficiaries of the greatness of LeBron James and Steph Curry, giving us another spectacular performance. And the Lakers are the ones to outlast a 115-113 victory.
Lord, shout out to T-Bert for the $10 super chat. Is it me, or does a Christmas story get funnier as we get older? Absolutely. I love a Christmas story. Guys, feel free to throw out in the chat what your favorite Christmas movie is. Mine is definitely, I would say Christmas Story is up there. I don't know if it's number one, but I absolutely love that movie. I also love all the Scrooge movies. So any Christmas Carol you throw on is going to be good to me. I don't care if it's 500 years old or today years old. But yeah. Salute to you, T-Bert. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Now, let's get into this damn LeBron James super chat. I mean, soundbite. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Seriously, LeBron? You love the NFL, but Christmas belongs to the NBA? Really? There isn't one day on the goddamn calendar that belongs to the NBA. Caitlin Clark should have been playing on Christmas Day. That's who should have been playing because she would have been neck and neck with the NFL. They had over 30 million viewers on average. Just on average, they had over 30 million viewers. The NBA's combined games didn't reach that. The combined viewership of all 5 games of the day did not hit 30 million. The NBA had about 5 million views on average. How is that a record-breaking day? And most importantly, how does the day belong to the NBA when the NFL is wiping the goddamn floor with the NBA on a daily, weekly, yearly basis? Why does LeBron lie to the American public for no reason? What is the evidence that people are watching or even the slightest bit interested in the NBA? In actually watching an NBA game? Not just interest, and I don't mean like the tabloid fodder that we all engage in. I'm talking about actually watching an NBA game. What is the evidence that people are watching it? I'm confused. The NBA is facing decline. It's laughable that LeBron James even put the NBA and the NFL in the same sentence. Adam Silver wants to continue to lie about the NBA like it's his job to lie versus create an actual game plan to make it better. The man is a lawyer, and I'm not sure why he's the commissioner. He's great at defending the NBA, which is what lawyers do. But people who can't play the game and probably wish they could, such as Adam Silver, want to have this masturbatory power over the NBA. He wants to create gimmicks because if one of them actually works, God forbid one of them actually makes the NBA great again, then guess what? Adam Alien Conehead Silver gets all the credit and the glory for being some kind of visionary and the leader at the helm of such a harrowing challenge, bringing the NBA back. Instead of just quickly backpedaling back to the system that was not broken, he wants to change. He wants change. He wants change that he can put his stamp on. It's pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. Let this fool Adam Silver tell it. The NBA had a record-breaking day on Christmas Day. Complete bullshit. The actual report out there is that the NBA had its highest Christmas Day ratings in 5 years. It's still very pathetic that you're using 2019 as a goddamn bar. When the ratings were awful in 2019. And they've been awful since Kobe Bryant retired. Why don't we compare the ratings to Christmas in 1997 or Christmas in 2002? Or maybe why don't we compare the ratings to any day that Kobe Bryant was on the floor? LeBron James is not the biggest draw in basketball. That's what Yahoo Sports is reporting, that he's still the biggest draw in basketball. If that were the case, he wouldn't need to headline this day with Steph Curry. If Steph Curry played the Kings on Christmas Day, the ratings would be the same. If LeBron played the Kings, about 1 to 2 million people would watch that. I literally almost cried real tears in laughter when I heard LeBron James say that the best thing about Christmas Day was LeBron and Steph. The man is completely delusional. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
Night-to-night basis.
You know him so well. When he's exposed to shots like you did, does it get your juices, your motivation going?
I mean, it ain't. I don't play your turn, my turn type of basketball. You just tip your hat and you just, when you're a great player out there, you tip your hat and you just try to execute the next possession. But it's always you have a feeling of shit versus us. Why? And then also like being a fan too. You're like, man, how the hell did he make that? He's unbelievable, special. So, you have appreciation for it. For sure.
Thank you, Andre.
What's the good stuff? What's the good stuff that's still going on in the league on a night-to-night basis?
Shit.
You know him so well. When he's exposed to shots like
LeBron and Steph. I know he's probably just joking. He's laughing. He's clearly, chuckling. But, for me, LeBron has to constantly attach himself to someone else's success. He's waning. So he can't help himself but to equate himself to Steph Curry, who's the true face and the leader in the NBA, who's actually changed the game, albeit whether we think it's for the better or for the worse. Steph Curry created dynasties in this league. Steph Curry created a dynasty. LeBron James created a super team at every point in his career. Steph Curry has guys who are, small, thinking that they can be this subhuman in the NBA. Nobody's influenced by LeBron James's game. People are influenced by the way that he cheats the game. So they emulate a style that allows for them to rack up points, rebounds, and assists. And this is part of a major this is part of the big problem in the NBA. So LeBron has massively contributed to that. And I want to shout out Jason Williams, a brand new member of the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tea. LaGrinch, Eastby, you were hilarious. I really missed you. The Christmas games, they were good. I watched the Riggery too. They were good. It's just, to me, it's not a coincidence that the Lakers and the Knicks won. And like I said, I love my Knicks, but it's just not a coincidence. But like I was saying, guys, LeBron is completely delusional. Okay? Did you guys realize that the NBA changed the flagship game? Their marquee game of Christmas to be played at night. It was so late at night that many countries were already into the next day. Historically, every single year since I can even remember, since I was a child, the best game of the day was played in the afternoon, somewhere around 2:30 p.m. That was when the game that everyone was waiting to come on, and it was always the best game. I remember when Kobe and LeBron played on Christmas Day, and it was around 15 million views, and that's going up against the NFL. The NBA tried to be slick and plant this fake-ass story. They very clearly work with Clutch Sports side by side. Nobody else was talking about the NBA owns Christmas Day. Nobody else said that. No one else said that bullshit, but who else? LeBron James. Adam Silver and Rich Paul and LeBron James made the decision together that they would just dodge the NFL altogether. Put LeBron James with Steph to draw the most views possible, and they still couldn't even crack 10 million views. They averaged 5 million views. The NFL called the NBA's bluff. They didn't even air the goddamn games that were god awful to watch, by the way, on TV. They didn't air on national television. They didn't air on national television like the NBA did. They streamed on Netflix. Are you kidding me? The NBA, JJ Redface, and LeBron James are full of shit. Adam Silver is wrong and strong, and he's not going to stop throwing every gimmick at NBA fans until something sticks. It's just too obvious to me that LeBron knew the ratings would be higher before the results were even recorded. He's just brazenly saying that Christmas is the NBA's day for what? He's not low. He's a dead giveaway. He has zero discretion, zero self-awareness, zero emotional intelligence. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Delusions of grandeur have always been, to me, the best way to describe LeBron James. He can say whatever he wants because he's delusional, and his delusional fans don't even watch the sport. They just watch little clips of whatever LeBron James says, and then they repeat it. And it must be a fact because, well, their king said it. This is your king, not mine. Shout out to Ticket TV. Basketball is king. No one is above the game, including LeBron. What do you guys think? Is LeBron delusional? Actually, I have a better question to pose to the whole audience. How can LeBron James be the GOAT if he's playing and spearheading the absolute worst era of basketball? The league should evolve, right? It's devolved. Like I said, LeBron is your king, not mine. Never was, never will be. I'll read some comments, and then we're going to move to the next topic. LeBron is a football player when everyone else is playing basketball. I love it. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Do It D. Yes, Adam Silver is a conehead to me. He literally reminds, every time I see him, a lot of people think that he's more like they call him Voldemort, they call him an alien. I see all of that, but every time I see him, he reminds me of the movie Conehead. And I just imagine him like in one of those captain beds that, come out of the wall, just like the Coneheads in the movie. David Stern's probably rolling in his grave more and more watching Adam Silver run the NBA into the ground these days. I couldn't agree more. Adam Silver is a complete disgrace. He should be ashamed of himself. They already gave him a play-in tournament. What more than he needs? I don't know. It's hard to answer. You guys are hilarious, honestly. The NBA is using fake stats and fake news right now. It's true. Everything's fake about the NBA. They're lying, they're planting stories, they're desperate. They're on the run from fans. The NBA is on the run from fans and past NBA legends that they can't control. They can't control some of these old heads that are retired and they're just coming out to defend their own honor and their name and their legacy. NBA can't control that. There's only so many people that they're going to be able to, pay off, threaten with their job. Yes, guys, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Let's see how many we have now. So we have 190, we have 200 people watching. And let's see. What do we have? We have 73 likes. If we can get that up to 150, I'd be so happy. Yeah, hit the like button for me. LeBron is such a delusional stat chaser. It's just ridiculous. Now it's LBJ and Curry bromance dookie. Spurs and hilarious. The biggest draw would be the insert whatever NFL team. Yeah, maybe they should have the Chiefs play against the Lakers. Yes, for the sports tea culture, hit that like button. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Aw, Pikachu Reynolds, I missed you too. I really did. Young Disciple, he's a staple. You know, I've been gone for, what is it, 7, 8 days now. So, you know, hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he'll see that we're rocking and rolling again. But guys, I'm curious to see some comments about whether you think that LeBron James, like if it's possible, like how could the NBA product be so bad, but we're calling any singular player in this era the GOAT? How is that possible? So even if we take LeBron out of the equation, who from this era could be considered the GOAT if this is the worst era of basketball? If we're saying it's not competitive, if we're saying that this is just awful and it's all about layups, free throws, and three-point shots. Shout out to you, Jason Williams, for this question. What do you think of the new All-Star format? I mean, I think it's just another gimmick. I think it's another failed attempt at Adam Silver trying to make the NBA great again. And essentially what I think that Adam Silver has done is I think that he, of course, I blame him for wrecking the league. I do. I blame him for that. But I think that what he's done is put himself in the position to wreck it and rebuild it. So he wrecked it, and now he wants credit for rebuilding it, and nobody's going to give him that. I'm not. I'm not giving Adam Conehead Silver any credit for anything. You know it's bad, admit it's bad, and do something about it. Stop making excuses. Stop saying it's not about three-point shooting. It's about what everybody's saying it's about. Don't try to talk down to Shaquille O'Neal. Don't try to denigrate the 90s and 2000. I have no respect for Adam Silver. He's the bottom of my shoe. He's lying to NBA fans, gaslighting us. Why do we think that is? Why is Adam Silver gaslighting NBA fans and people all over the world? It's about money. It's about power. It's about abuse of power. It's like, hey, I'm just going to say whatever I want. I'm going to push this narrative in the media and everybody's going to believe it. Imagine having that kind of power. Imagine what that does to a person. He probably feels invincible. He walks around confident with this cone head. He literally looks like a ghost, looks like a pale white sheet. Even the cone heads in the movies, they had more color, they had more pigment. He literally looks like an alien cone head. And he's confident. Why? Because he gets to do whatever he wants. He gets to be the puppet master, pulling the strings. He gets to continue to gaslight NBA fans all over the world. That's what he uses his power to do. He uses his power for bad. That's why he needs to be removed. Maybe we'll start a petition, a sports tee petition to remove Adam Silver from the NBA. But guys, like this brings me to my next topic. You know, when we talk about play style, when we talk about what's wrong with the NBA currently, Isaiah Thomas, he had an incredible interview, or more like a hangout session with Mark Jackson, and I absolutely loved it. I